Which big pile's gonna get up?
Ugh.
I can hear you
No,
breathing.
He's right in front of you.
Schmeagol's angry.
Ooh,
Fuck.
that's hot. There's just piles of dead demons everywhere. Ugh.
Visitors really burn me up.
Jeez.
Okay, we gotta
Burn
learn this. We gotta learn
cinders.
this. Hold on.
He's about to go clubbing. Ooh.
At least it came from his mouth.
We're
And
gonna learn.
not...
We're gonna learn.
I don't want to stick by one of these piles, I want to say.
Back to the pile.
Hot, 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 hot.
You didn't bring your sunscreen, did you?
Ooh, how that missed?
It's
Okay.
invincibility frames. You better back it up.
He calls that one the egg beater.
Yeah, I've just had a worse time with PCs, I want to say, than I have with consoles. In my experience. Like, just maintenance and things staying up to date.
I think that as a whole, I think horror has an unfair stigma. It has an unfair stigma.
In my experience, Sony fucking sucks at its Blu-ray drives.
In my experience, Microsoft is the worst. The absolute worst with consoles and their durability and their performance. They're worst.
Well, I like Sony. So.
Yeah, but that is 100. The only point I'm trying to make is you would not have any of these worries. You would not be thinking this way. Like I like Sony's product. Well, what if Sony's product was on PC as well?
Well, for some reason there is a hard. Isn't there a hard time using the PlayStation controllers when you play PC? Don't you have to download an application for that too? Just so you can.
But
use,
that would all be obsolete because then they would just be making controllers for the PC, or you just use.
Well, that's another thing too. If they make their own controllers, like the consoles, like the controllers are conformed for your play experience. You know, like I hate keyboards because
You wouldn't have.
there's so many buttons.
You're
Like,
you're going this off an assumption of what you're already used to, of what you're already used to. Oh my gosh!
He
I
knew
don't
exactly.
need them.
He knew exactly where you were going.
Word.
Dang. Holy crap!
It's a big ass range.
Ah.
I think he's too hot to handle.
So like
Yo!
come on now.
Boom, headshot.
So okay, Tekken 7. Tekken 7 is coming on PC.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, I'd need to buy a new one because mine can't handle it. So, you know.
With Tekken 7 coming out on the PC, it's going to look better. Online is going to be better. You'll have access to mods, which will have really better costumes. So think about it like this: you'll be able to play with Tekken. Oh.
Oh.
God. Oh.
Use your words.
You'll be able to play with maybe Tekken 4 Buggy Mitsu whenever you want to. Somebody might actually go above and beyond and make a mod where you'll be able to play with Gon.
I mean, well, then you have to worry about people hacking the game too, like cheating. Like it's easier for people to cheat on PC too, you know. When you
And
think
cheating's not an
about
issue in
that.
regular games?
I'm just saying it's easier for people to cheat on PC.
It is easier, but you act like there's no punishment available. It's not free to just cheat on there.
It's also easier to detect too, on PC.
Okay.
Why does it go through everything?
I guess you just gotta man up against this thing.
You do.
You need a faster weapon.
No shit.
But you want them bulky weapons.
I'm dead.
I actually didn't do a
It's
lot.
not so much like I'm used to it from Bloodborne. All right, and the hammer had so much stun behind each hit.
Well, you gotta live in the Dark
Yeah,
Souls
okay.
world.
I think
now.
you have to go the other way.
Would the water save you?
Right now, I can't even get past him.
I'm just.
This man's playing massive defense.
Access denied. What the hell?
I think that's the most damage he's done on him.
Oh,
He's gonna blow up.
no, he just got pissed off. He's trying to squish you, but you just can't. Just can't find the spot.
There's the spot.
Ooh, blah, blah. I don't like any of that.
You ready for meteors? Okay, that's actually pretty weak.
The old Demon King? Were these the new ones that tried to take over?
Okay, you're out of juice. Ugh.
High in his dick.
That's the weak spot. Isn't that the weak spot for everybody?
I'll take those.
While you're there.
All 0 of them? Here come the,
And then it exploded.
What? What? What?
Okay. That's one way to do it.
Hey man, come on.
Somehow you're still not dead yet. Ooh. Hey, one hit at a time. That's all it takes, man. Oh man.
Oh, come on, dude.
You gotta man up at some point.
Well, you were able to get like 2 hits on him when he was doing that.
That's true.
Cut his tail off!
Man, you figuring it out already?
The dick's the safe.
That's new.
Dick ain't safe
That's
no
new.
more.
That was a strong run.
You can feel the improvement. You can feel the sadness too. It's tasty.
Yeah, I think your stigma against PCs is a little unfair. Once you experience the whole, like, why are you worrying about that happening? Like, you know, all your computer getting hacked and everything, the mods or whatever. You played WoW for how many years?
Well, I'm just saying, not so much getting hacked. It's just getting filled with viruses, and then it starts running worse after a certain point. It's like
Stop going to them porn sites and you won't get them viruses.
Like I said, you played WoW for how many years?
It's not even that. It's just stuff getting out of date, you know. With these things.
As long as it can run it, if it can run it once. 32. Fuck me.
And then I will play the controller over a keyboard 10 times out of 10.
Then get a controller.
They do make controllers.
You asked if
Original gaming was on computers.
You asked a question, I gave you the answer.
Original Wolfenstein? Asteroids?
Keyboards
Come
can
on.
go straight to the garbage can when it comes to gaming, if you ask me.
Is that too heavy for you?
It's not. I don't think
It's
it's
the
gonna
same
do.
weight.
I don't know if it's gonna do you any better. You get that sorcerer's blade, that icy one or whatever. If you want to be quick about it.
This?
Yeah, it's got arcane damage too. Well, you could take off your shield too. It's not like you're using it at any point. There's no point.
Still, man.
If you want to be a man. Man. What the hell?
2 swings takes my stamina away. It's just not gonna do damage though. It just won't. I could try it. It just won't. I know I won't do damage.
Now you. It's like you honestly look like a wizard. Even though you're definitely not.
You're a wizard, Harry.
But alright, but yeah, back to the original question, kinda. Do you think at any point, like the consoles are just gonna be a thing of the past and it's all gonna be PC, basically?
Yes.
At what point?
When they start
Honestly?
costing as much as PCs.
They do cost as much PCs already.
Not my PC. They're already getting higher in price.
There's stuff up on that ledge.
I can't get up there though. But you said when they start getting as much as PCs, they are as much as PCs. On launch, this shit was $500-$600. A gaming PC costs $500-$600.
An okay one. I wouldn't say great.
A moderate one. $500-$600 for a moderate gaming PC.
Or
You don't even need a high-end gaming
when the
PC.
consoles start getting to about $800. I think that will be like a major push for that Switch. Not the Nintendo one either.
Ugh.
Bad run.
Bad day.
Dang, that reach?
Oh, I thought he was gonna hit you with the 2-hit combo.
Like right there. Why is he doing all these new shit now? He's like, nah, switch it up.
He actually got easier after the first half.
You know, the consoles cost as much as PCs. If you want to, say you want to throw in the extra money to your PC to make it perform better, that's fine. The main difference is you'll have that same PC for 10 years. And since you build that PC yourself, you'll be able to maintain it and manage it. And when a new console comes out, so like say if you had a gaming PC around, when Xbox 360 was around.
And to be fair, it's a lot easier to upgrade parts on PC.
That's what I'm getting to. You had this gaming PC already for 10 years, and it's already running games that look better and perform smoother than everything that came out on the PS3 and Xbox 360. So by the time the Xbox One comes out, it's caught up to your PC. Well, guess what? If you, instead of upgrading by spending $500 on a brand new console, you can just drop maybe $200 on some graphics card and some extra RAM, and you're good to go.
Actually, once you get to 16 RAM, you really shouldn't need that much more. If you do, you ain't gaming.
Exactly.
You're doing
so
something else.
You're good to go. You're all set. Nothing needs to change.
All I can say though, you do have to worry about the motherboard and the operating system being out of date too. Depending on how long you've had it for, 10 years. I mean, I'd honestly say an operating system doesn't have a expected life of 10 years. When you think about it, like Vista just got discontinued. Windows 7 is going to be next.
That's because Microsoft. That's because Microsoft fucked up with 8. That's the only reason we got 8.1 and 10 immediately.
8 was trash.
That's why we got these 2 new ones, and Microsoft compensated for that. We realized we fucked up with 8, so for the first year that it's released, anyone who has 8 or 8.1 will get a free upgrade to 10.
8 was like, hey, Do you want us to turn your computer into a smartphone? No, not really. Okay, here you go.
Not really. Buckle up, boys and girls.
So, but yeah, that's just all I'm saying too. Like, I mean, yeah, I understand you can put together something for a reasonable price considering. It's just the operating system is bound to go out of date at some point.
But the operating system will go out of date a lot later than that console will. Every 5 years they come out with a new console.
Well, I want to say every 2 or 3 years they come out with a new operating system.
And the main thing is, any game you get on your PC, you just play it again. With a console, you have to hook up the old one.
Well, there's still nostalgia in that too, you know.
Alright, that's fine, but
it's fine for these older
work.
systems, but what's the point of newer systems now? Everything runs off Blu-ray. Why can't we run a PS3 game on a PS4?
But it's not. You're trying to defend it, but PC is more convenient, stronger, faster, cheaper. It's the bottom line. And
usually
will it replace it? Yes, it will.
And usually every month, Maximum PC does come out with your 3 basic builds. If you want to make it cheap, moderate, and almost an elite
free.
Computer.
Online's free.
Is it really?
For PC gaming, yes.
Will it tell you will it tell you when your friends are online too?
Yes.
On Steam?
Yes.
Yeah. I get those notifications all the time in game. Blizzard tells you that now. And we have that online chat system that replaced Skype. What, Discord? Discord tells you when people log on.
Discord will tell you when your friends are on. Okay.
What the hell?
That was new.
That is new. Discord will tell you when your friends are online. Skype will tell you when your friends are online. Or hell, Origins does. Blizzard does. Everything does.
Every app on the computer tells you when your friends are online.
Is that what happens if you don't wash your beard? You see how ratty that thing is?
Yes.
Have you ever got days like that?
Careful, it's gonna come. Oh, nope, it's coming that way first.
I think he's got a man up. Face your fear.
Roombas.
I face my fear.
Damn.
Facing my fear.
Oh. Tricky. Tricky. Yay, it's tantrum time. Yay, tantrum.
Did I have to learn that by getting comboed?
Yes. Because why not?
Lords of the Fallen.
Alright. Alright. Here's another conversation. Favorite candy?
I am partial to anything that has peanut butter in it, so I am going to be biased and say something like, Butterfingers.
But Reese's are clearly better. They'll replace Butterfinger.
No, they are not. They are not better. Let's go outside right now and handle this like gentlemen.
I'm just trying to make it sound like the PC argument.
You're failing.
But PCs are...
No, Reese's failed when it tried to put Reese's Pieces into its Reese's cup.
Did they really
fuck was
do
the
that?
point of that?
This is not like the PC argument. It's not at all. I'm partial to Butterfingers.
But
and
the chocolate is better in Reese's, and so is the peanut butter.
it's the same company.
It's like fake peanut butter in a Butterfinger.
It's the same company.
How are you kidding yourself? I don't
It's
understand.
crunchy.
If you have never taken a Butterfinger and put that son bitch in the freezer and ate it, I'm sorry. You are missing out on one of the small pleasures that life has to offer.
Is it like frozen fruit?
Yes.
Okay.
Chocolate is fat nigga fruit.
Alright. I'm partial to two things basically.
Come on!
What did he hit you with?
And that counted me using the flask?
But I'm partial to Snickers. Those things are so good. And sour gummy worms are like crack to me. They're just so good. Like the stuff you get from one of those candy factories. You know? Good stuff.
Come on, Ugly.
I mean, Snickers is so good. They had their own little jingle for a while.
So Tootsie Rolls?
Tootsie Rolls are eh. Tootsie Rolls are like the candy you buy when you don't have money to buy better candy.
Just because it has a
You
jingle
don't like
doesn't mean
you
it's
don't like
good.
chocolate taffy?
What?
You don't like chocolate taffy?
Chocolate taffy?
It's pretty much what a Tootsie Roll is.
God, I hate that move. Stop with the 2-hit combos! You only got one eye!
Oh, he does.
Well, that one eye's looking right at you, mister.
I can beat him, but I don't want to sit here and grind this out.
Oh, how about you, wise guy? Candy. What candy is dandy?
I don't eat a lot of it anymore.
Where do I go?
What do you do with your life?
I sit upstairs at my computer.
There has
Come
to be
on, you have to have a
something
favorite
here.
candy. Find your inner child, wherever it may be.
At the computer.
Oh. Alright, we don't need to go into more depth on that topic. Sounds like more conversation for Kobe. Finding candy on the computer.
Oh, that's from last week. Still moist.
Gross.
What?
There's got to be something here. There's got to be something I'm missing. Has to be.
Has to be? I
Yes.
don't think so.
I think so. Like, I remember being in here. You ugly hoe.
I don't really know if I have a favorite. It's more just what I'm in the mood for.
I'm gonna say gingers don't have souls. Come on, man. You can't be partial to one candy or another.
Let's see. I remember. It's a jail cell.
I mean,
having to go across.
Like E, I'm partial to them Butterfingers.
Not today. Not today.
That dude rocked your world the first time he got you with that. Seriously. Yeah, you came down here. You were so lost. I'm gonna name this episode Gilligan's Island, because you have no idea how to get off this island you're stuck on.
A 3-hour tour.
I really have no idea where to go.
3-hour tour.
I am lost.
Try to fight that worm outside there instead.
Like, what are you? You're hideous. Go away.
You know what it reminds me of? That malfunctioning robot in Beast Wars. You remember that episode?
Man, that thing creeped me out when I was little.
What?
I forget what'd they name it. I forget what they named it. In Beast Wars, there was an episode with the Dog Eagle and not Death Charge, the evil Crab Tank.
Scorponok?
No, Crab Tank, the one that couldn't die.
Quick Strike. Oh, Waspinator?
No.
Okay, time out.
It used to be. No, it was when the Maximals were trying to recreate Starscream's spark or whatever, and that malfunctioned. Remember, he was a giant crab, and then he could turn into a tank.
Oh, fuck.
The hell is it?
Those things don't like you now.
It was a giant crab that could turn into a tank. It's called, his enemy...
His enemy was Death
Not
Charge.
Silverbolt, but, Rampage.
Rampage, there we go. Silverbolt was the dog one.
You guys have a lot better memory than I do.
But, yeah,
This
they
one was
had that
great.
episode
it
was...
was great, but if you ever try to go back and watch it, my eyes burned. I'm like, is this what it looked like?
Shame on you. I watched that last week.
I'm just saying, when you watch basic cartoons or television, and you try to go back to the old stuff with those subpar budget graphics, man, or that 3DS Max they made it on, it's kind of ugly. I'm not saying it was a bad show. I'm just saying it looked ugly. You know?
Yeah.
That dude rocked your world the first time he did that.
Shit, did we use Tracer's ability? Did we go back in time? He said that the first time, too.
Oh, did I? Alright.
That is so highly annoying that it locks you. So you cannot act.
Hey, is the meat done?
That is irritating. Fuck these enemies.
Should we nickname you Brandy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because she branded you?
These enemies are ass. These enemies are cancer.